Hello guys, and welcome to our tutorial from FXPrimus.com. So this particular training is mainly on our new EA Profit Max RSI Stochastic Robot 3.0, right? So this is our latest version of our EA from FXPrimus.com. So what you gonna learn on this topic today? In this particular video, we will go through on the basics of functions and parts of the EA. So we will discuss with you on all this particular EA, the functions of individual functions and settings. All right. So number 2, settings, value, and impact of the trade. So what will be the impact of the trade? We will discuss on that particular settings that you add in, or the value that you have. So what will be the impact? Okay, we will discuss with you on that. So by the end of this training, you should be able to set up properly on your profitable settings after this training video. So go through with me guys on my MT4 and how I'm going to I will going to teach with you that particular settings on this particular EA on MT4. Okay, so go through with me on MT4. Alright, so guys, I will be opening up our MT4 from FXPrimus. So any types of broker that you can use this particular EA. So I will give you a sample on FXPrimus, or you can use also the Pepperstone, IC Markets, or any. Okay, so I will open up the FXPrimus MT4. Alright, so wait for it to open up. Okay, so it's already open up guys. So by the way, please make sure to open up this EA under demo account. So don't open up that with a live account, because maybe you will mistakenly open up. So make sure that it should be in the demo account. Don't open up the training live trading account. Okay, so this particular trading account that we have, this is our prime accounts from Forex FXPrimus. All right, so what we're gonna do now is if you don't know yet how to install the EA on the MT4, you should go through that in our another video from this particular EA that we have introduced to you. So go through that video to know how to install this particular EA. Okay, so since we already installed this, if you go through that video, so you should have that already, the copy here. So what we're gonna do now is drag that EA and just click yes if I already have. So make sure that you are enabling this green mode here. Okay, again, this is trading, auto trading, and make sure that when you drag it, all right, so make sure that it has a smiling button. All right, so I will open up again this one. So again, you should enable the alerts and enable live trading, and tick this one, tick this one. You should have this tick. Okay, so next is the inputs. All right, so the inputs, this is the portion that I will go through with you. Trade mode, this portion, this is the variable area, and this is the value that you can change the settings. So the good thing for this EA is you can change the settings whatever you want. That's why we go through, we having this training. We give you a training on how to set up the EA and how to put the settings, that whatever the settings that you need. Okay, so because I believe that actually in the market you can have a lot of EAs you can choose, but it's just presetted. So what I need you here is our EA. You can change these settings here. So make sure that you will understand what is this settings all about. All right, so this portion here, okay, so this area whereby the EA will behave after it opens up the trade. Okay, this portion here is lot sizing and take profits, and you have also your the trailing profits. So later I will discuss that with you. And then same goes to here. If this area here is mainly related to this here, mainly related to martingale base, and this portion here is anti-martingale base. So what is anti-martingale base? That is mainly if the EA or the trade is going positively and you can open up another trade. Alright, so that's a good thing here. Okay, so this portion here, you can disable the EA here. You can disable the EA on based on time. You want the particular hours that you don't want the EA will open up the trade. And if you want the days, you can change up as well the days and what day you want that the EA will trade. You can have a true or false. Alright, true means you want to open up, and false means you don't want to open that particular day or that particular time. So you have that here. Right, so next is the main concept of this EA. That's why it names RSI and stochastic, is because the main highlights for this EA, the good thing is it opens up based on the RSI signal. Alright, RSI and stochastic signals. Okay, so we will give it to you what you want on that particular RSI or that particular stochastic value or levels that the EA will open up the trade. So I will explain to you how it works. Right, so two signals that we are using on this particular EA, RSI and stochastic. So you can have a freely settings that you want. Okay, so next is the enable news filter. So you can change that filtering, whereby if let's say the reason why we add in this and this robot or this EA is because sometimes you don't want to trade with news. Okay, some people don't want to trade with news, some people will want to trade with news, so you can enable that. So the good thing here is you can set the timing after, let's say you don't want it or you want it after only with this particular time. So that is the good thing of this EA. Okay, alright, so that is the basics of the EA that we have most of this. So now I will go through with you the impact on this particular EA. Let's say we are setting up the value. Right, so we will go through with that on the value portion. So if you want to study this particular EA settings, okay, you can go through here. By the way, this is our main website whereby you get that the particular copy. So you get this here. That's why we send it to you, and then you have that particular training. So we give you the training over here, the manuals under blog.forexpipsplus.com, and then you click that here, the full copy or the manual copy. All right, so this is the portion that we discuss with you what is the meaning of each trade. Okay, each particular setting. Okay, the settings or the value that you want or the variable that you have. So it was explained here. It's individually. All right, you will put it here individual. All right, so if you want to read it one by one, so we explain that over here. Right, so the purpose of this video is to explain with you by not relying on the manual. So I will explain to you on this. Okay, so first we will go through this trade mode. So the trade mode, you can change or you can tell the robot that okay, I want only buy mode. Okay, I only buy. Okay, or I want only sell. So you can select that particular, or if you want both, you can have a buy and sell. Alright, so means the EA or the robot will open up buy here, or you can open up buy, or you can open up sell if there is a signal, whereby the signal will be based on stochastic and RSI signals. Alright, so there's a portion here. Alright, so next is let's say you are only in buy mode. Let's say the EA is open up on the buy mode, so you can have a selection whereby Martingale or anti-martingale. So what is this martingale or anti-martingale? Alright, so I will explain that here. I will take my whiteboard. Where's my whiteboard? So martingale means if you are on the martingale mode, you can have this okay, wait a while. So martingale base, this is our okay, I will explain to you. So let's say martingale means you have few levels that you the EA will open up. So let's say the entry here, let's say the entry will be lost. Let's say your entry on sell, okay, and this particular sell is, suppose you're expecting this, right, going down, then TP here, and you hit the TP, and then this particular but this particular trade will be closed already, right? So what if the EA or the signal open up trade in opposite side? So that is why there is they call it the Martingale mode, whereby it can open up the next level. Okay, if let's say few levels that you want, let's say the market will keep going up and going up like that, right? Since you open up the sell, but the market is opposite side, so you can have few, you can open up a few levels, right? That is, they call it Martingale. Okay, they call it Martingale mode. Okay, so anti-martingale is in opposite side, whereby if let's say sell and then you open up here, okay, let's say it will open up down. So the moment that it is let's say your TP will be far away over here, right? This is your TP here. I will delete this one first. Okay, okay, so now the market is going down, alright, since you are sell, so it follows what you want. The market follows what it wants, right? Still something here. Okay, okay, so if let's say anti-martingale will be open up another trade if you want, okay, whereby on the positive position, alright, let's say this position here, it earns 10 pips. Let's see, this is 10 pips. Then you open up another, and then this is good if the market is in going down downtrend mode. So you keep open up the trade, open up the trade. This is whereby all the trades is in positive mode. So this is, they call it anti-martingale, or you are using anti-martingale. So sorry, martingale. Alright, so this is anti-martingale, whereby you are opening position on the positive if the market, or if you are your particular trade is in positive mode. So they keep open up new one to advantage, to take advantage of that particular signal. Alright, so that's the one that the mode here. Alright, so that's the buy mode. Now you have a martingale and anti-martingale, and I'll explain to you in that. And then next is your sell mode. Okay, let's say it opens up the trade here, buy or sell. You want it to become martingale mode, but that one, or anti-martingale mode. Okay, but that one, it depends on the distance, the next distance position. So I will explain that to you later on. Alright, so next is, this is the close on total profit. So the close on total profit, whereby you can put, this is an under US dollar value. Alright, so this is the value in US dollar. You want to you want the close or stop loss, you can put it as well. The moment that hit that particular value, it will close the trade. All right, all the trades. All right, on that series of trades. So you can use also the trailing profit. Either you want to make it true or false. Trailing profit means, if you know the basics of trailing profit means you put, let's say you are putting here $1. The moment that setting up that $1, this is on US dollar value. The moment that it will hit $1 value, and then your next trade profit close. So this is where it comes like this. All right. Okay, I will close that all. So let's say how to explain this trailing profit. Alright, let's say you enter here, and then this is buy mode. Now we are on buy mode. Okay, the moment that entry here, let's say this is 0.1. Okay, so after go up 1 pips here, this is 1 pips, so you earn 1 USD, right? So the moment that you earning US dollar, the trailing profit will be enabled, since your setting here is $1, right? But it will enable means, how it will enable, it will lock this 1 USD. The moment it will reverse back, let's say the market reverse back and you're getting back the value of 0.3 here, this is the closed portion. So the moment that it will reverse back with 0.3, it will close the trade. But the moment it will keep going up every 1 USD, so it will lock each portion of 1 USD, 1 USD, 1 USD. It will lock each 1 USD. Alright, until the moment that it reverse back with 0.03 here, 0.3 that you're setting up. You can change this value. Actually, you can change that by maybe $5. Okay, depends on how many pips. You can book it like 2, so that you can change that value. Alright, so that is also the moment that let's say if you put it it's $5. Let's say I put it like $5. So the moment that it will be in $5 here, it will lock the $5, and then every $5 it will lock. So since just now we are using $1, so each $1 will be locking in. So the moment that here $1, so you have $1, $2, $3, $4. The moment that it reverse back, because the market is volatile, okay? So the moment that it reverse back with 0.03, it will close all the trade with positive profit of 1, 2, 3, right? So 3.7, right? That is 3.7 US dollar. So that is your bargain profit for this. If that is you're on $1, but if you're on $5, multiply by this lot size, so that is the value. The moment hit that value, that US dollar, it will lock the profit. Right? So next is Ante Martingale on stop loss. You can change that to true or false. So means Ante Martingale is this the value over here, right? Okay, this is the Ante Martingale, this portion. Okay, by the way, this is, so this particular area here, this is your Martingale mode, whereby you are checking that over here, right? You have a Martingale mode and you have Ante Martingale mode, and this is your Ante Martingale mode here. So you can the Ante Martingale mode, that here the stop loss on Ante Martingale, you can change that over here. This is the SL, or you can change that as well with false or true. Alright, so slippage. So what is the slippage? So next is the slippage. Slippage means the moment that the market here, let's say the market is opening up at now Euro USD with 1.602. Supposedly the market is open up here, but sometimes because of the news, and the broker will likely to do this, in especially on the big news, or sometimes in closing time on the market, or changing time, the time. So sometimes, let's say you enter this particular value here, So sometimes it will jump up to, let's say you are buying here, but the buying portion supposed in the same value, but it will bring up to another sometimes 10 pips or 5 pips. So this, okay, open up again. So this particular slippage here, you can control that. If let's say I want only like maybe 1 pips, I want if the broker is having 5 pips slippage, so the trading will not open up, opening. All right, but if the slippage is within my settings, so the trade will be open up. All right. So by the way, how it open up? So it using this particular 2 signals, momentum signals. Okay, so RSI and stochastic signals. All right. So that is the portion. So now we are going to Martingale settings and anti-Martingale. All right. So so this particular settings I will set up to you. So all right. So now here the first one, the magic number is whereby you can have this EA as an identity. So this is just like identification. All right. So identification of each trade that you have. Let's say each trade, you put it like your maybe your magic number is 109, something like that. It depends on you. So you can identify that this particular trade, the first, let's say this is the first trade here. This particular trade belongs to this magic number. So you can change that. So this is the identifier of each trade that belongs to this EA actually. Okay, because sometimes when you have the same identifier from other EAs in the market, it will interfere. So make sure that you have a unique magic number, right? So next is lot size. So lot started. So how is your lot started works, and then your multiplier here, multiplier on the next level of Martingale. Okay, and then your TP and your distance. So I will explain that to you here. So explain to you on the Martingale mode. So what is Martingale actually? Okay, the Martingale is the good thing for the Martingale mode is that, but you should know how to use it. All right. So the good thing for the Martingale is that what if your entry is fail? There's a failure because in the market, whatever how good is your indicator or how good is your entry, there is no such thing as 100%. Okay, I will tell you, on the trading there is no guarantee of 100%, no such thing as 100% that all is earning. Okay, so we are using Martingale mode is because what happened if your entry, the first entry, so this is the one, let's say this is your we call it level 1, level 2, or we call it entry 1, entry 2, entry 4, or something like that. Okay, so how it works, what is the Martingale mode? Okay, let's say now you are opening up a sell. Okay, the EA is opening up sell mode. Okay, and okay, let's say this is the Martingale, right? So we are using Martingale here. So I will discuss with you in Martingale. Sorry. Okay, Martingale mode. Okay, let's say the entry here. Okay, so this is the entry here, and your entry, let's say starting with 0.01 lot. Okay, so 0.01, let's say this is the 0.01. If this is 0.01, okay, 0.01 lot, so then this is the sell mode, sell entry. If this is sell entry, then it go down, then it hit your TP, then this particular trade is done. All right, but what if it will go down and then it doesn't hit the TP, but it will keep going up and going up like that? All right, So this is where your next position, next distance position, whereby it will take over, right? Take over that particular trade, right? Well, it comes like this. So let's say your next position is 30 pips. So this is 30. The market, it keep open up, and next is okay. So you are losing negative 30 pips, right? So this is the one that it will open up for you another layer of by the way, the next level will be 0.01. all right, still at 0.01. If hitting up 30 pips, so it will open up another level, right? And then the moment that the market, it will reverse, have only like 15 pips, so you are on zero losses, right? So you are on zero losses. So the moment that you are on zero losses, so the moment that it goes down to 13 pips, okay, go up until here, so this is already in positive. But what if the market, it could keep going up, it go down here and then going up and going up and going up? So this is, if you are a trader, you will experience this, right? So this is another 30 pips here. And then by the way, you can change the distance multiplier. Let's say this is your 30 pips, and you can change that this particular distance multiplier, you can change it to times 0.5, means your next distance will be 45 pips. If you see you're putting it at 4 times 2, it will be at 60 pips, right? So let's say you are putting just like times 1, so the next level will be still at 30 pips, right? So now you are at negative 60, right? 60 pips. It doesn't matter on how many dollar value, you just multiply it by how many lot size that you use, alright? So the next level, level 3, will be open up if it will keep continue going up, right? So the moment that it will reverse back, and then you have your TP, or you have your trailing profit based on dollar value, or you can use that TP here. How many pips? Let's say maybe 20 pips or 30 pips, right? So this is the 30 also. But your lot size here, since this is times 1.5 here, this is lot size multiplier 1.5. So next lot size that we have 1.1, so means this is positively will be 1.5 15, right? So but still at 1 point, sometimes it will go through, because it using higher digit, so it will be at 0.02. okay, so the next will be at 1.02, because it cannot use the lower digit, so it will go up to the higher digit, right? So if this is 0.02 here, this is the third layer here. So the moment that the market reversed, even on half only here, you already have earnings. Let's say, right, this is already in positive mode. Let's say you go down maybe another 15 pips, so you already almost get out all your losses, right? So the moment that it will reverse 30 pips, so 30 here, 30 pips multiply by 0.2, right? And then that's equals you have 0.60, right? So you have your you have a 0.60 here, 60 cents positive, but you also have losing here, right? So you have your losing from this one. This is 30 pips on 0.1, so you have a minus 0.30, right? So you still earn at least positive 30, right? So this is the good thing for Martingale. The moment that it, let's say if the moment that the market will reverse, it will clear out, even no need to go to that the level that where is the level 1, right? Where the level 1 is open up, so you only have almost half of it you will earn. So what if it keep continue going up here? So the next layer will be at point 15, right? Okay, so that is point 3, right? So the moment that it opens up with point 3, so you should know the calculation on this. You should not also overuse your lot size. You should have a margin, a number of levels only, right? So the moment that keep going up the market and it opens up to level 3, so the moment it will reverse, so small reverse here, it will clear back all your losses. This is how Martingale works. Okay, so you have also the max layer position. The max layer position, you can change it to I don't want more, because the more that you use, make sure that you're using Martingale, you should know how to use it. Okay, you should not overuse it, because the moment that you keep opening up the trade, the layers, and how many layers going up until how many layers, and then your and in your account will not able to carry on, so you will end up with having high losses, and maybe it will close. That's why you have to use this layer here to control how many levels only. Let's say you want until 4th level only, so you can put it here 4 levels, so you can change that 4 levels until 4 levels only. I don't want to open up more trades. All right, so that's how the Martingale works here. Okay, so I hope you get it, this portion here. All right, so next, guys, is where we'll be using anti-Martingale. Okay, so this portion here, you see this is okay. By the way, if this is the sell mode, it will be, suppose you're expecting that the market will going down, right? Going down here, but unfortunately it's a sell. The market will keep going up. That's the Martingale mode is going through, right? But if it is, this is either in buy mode, you just let's say this is buy, you open up buy, so the buy mode, if the moment it's going up here, so it will close, right? Because it hit your TP. So it's just an opposite side as well. So if let's say this is buy mode, so this will be here, the level 1, level 2 will be here, right? So that is how it works. So it will be your level 1 here. If let's say your buy mode is losing, right? So it will be reverse position only. Okay, that is on buy and on sell. So we were talking only on sell, but if it is on buy, it is just an opposite. You just use it in opposite side. All right, so next will be this portion here, anti-Martingale. So the anti-Martingale here, this is the anti-Martingale here, this is the one. So this is the settings here, this portion. Okay, the anti-Martingale, whereby if the market, let's say they are in sell mode as well, then the market is going down here, and then you can use either TP, it will clear off your trade, but you can open up another trade using anti-Martingale mode. But you can use the distance, and you can use the multiplier as well, the multiplier, right? Let's say you are using that here, the multiplier, this is your positive L1 as well, so you can change you can open up another trade of 1.5 times 1.5, right? So means 0.1, it will still open up at the 0.2, so this is 0.02, right? So means if the market is in positive mode, or with your downtrend as well, it goes through the same what you want. So this is the anti-Martingale mode, when we'll open up another new layer, that is the distance. If we say it hits another distance of 30 pips here, so I will delete this one. So it will open up another 30 pips here, right? You can choose either TP, or you can open up another lot size. So 30 pips, so it will open up here. The moment that keep continue going down, all you're having all positive. So this is positive here, this entry, and this entry, the second entry is 0.02, right? so it will both under positive, and then another 30 pips will also positive until the market will reverse. What if the market will reverse? So you can use this SL value start at the second trade. So the moment that the market reverse back, this is where your settings here, this one here, the stop loss, okay, on Ante Martingale, this is the one. So this is whereby it will enable. So how much the value what you want? Let's say you want $5. So this is the moment it hits $5, reversal with $5, then it will close with $5 and it will open up. It will close with positive profit, right? So that is how it works. So that is then you can change that as well, the maximum layer position, right? So you can put it like maybe one until 3 only, all right? You can change it to 3, okay, just 3 layers. Or you don't want to put it also, never mind, it doesn't matter. You can enable this and disable this as well. So if you don't want, you want Martingale only, or you don't want Martingale, so you can put it if let's say you don't want Martingale mode, I don't want to open up another trade, so you just change it to 0, no distance, or you can put it higher value, alright? Okay, you can put it higher value. Same goes to here, max position layer, and same goes to here. You can put it 0, or you can put higher value, the one that is something like impossible to hit, to reach another layer. So that's why, because you don't want to open up another level of Martingale mode, right? So that is how to disable that, alright? So next is margin level management. So you can see that over here, if you know that the margin level will be here, so you know that most of the broker, they will using margin level to control your account, you know. So if let's say your account is sometimes, especially if you are using high leverage, like you are using 1:500 leverage, so the moment that high leverage account, so it will limit you with sometimes the moment that below 100% of your margin here, this is the one margin level here, the moment that lower than that, it will close directly your account. So what do you call that, it will take you out all your account, okay? So that is they call it margin call. So it will that's why this portion here, the margin level management, you should put it like higher, like maybe now I have here, let's say 11,000, right? 11,000 percentage. The moment that it will drop to 2,000, that what I have said, the EA or the robot will not opening up any trades, your Martingale or any trades, if the margin level management will be going below than your settings. Okay, so make sure that you have set this. This is the most important of this EA, is because it will control you for over trading. So that's a good thing for the EA, this particular EA, because we know that the broker is sometimes they are out of your trading will be out of control, so the broker will advantage that particular portion. So we will put that particular level management that it will control you from being greedy, right? So that is the concept here. So some broker, if let's say below 30% already here, the moment that lower than 30% margin call, then close your account. But if you have control, like margin level management, like put it like 2,000 or 3,000, like maybe 3,000 here, so it's something like lower than this, it will not open up the trade. Or you want more better, you put 5,000, or you want 1,000 also can, or 500, it depends on you. So make sure that not lower than 2000, because 2000 is still safe mode, right? So don't open up also with a high lot size, because your level management, your level will be very easy to use up. So the moment that below than 2000, then it will not open up any trade anymore. So that's why you can see that in your EA, why my EA is not opening up the trade is because of maybe your level management is already hit. So that is the concept here, right? So that is for Martingale and anti-Martingale portion, alright? So next will be this is very fast here, the trading hours. So you can enable this trading hours by putting it true, or you can disable that by you putting it false. So trading hours means I don't want to trade this particular time, alright? And your trading days, you can change that every day, depends on your settings on that day. If let's say the Monday I don't want to trade, I don't want this EA to open up any trade, so I can put it false. Alright, so this is the settings over here. So you want, if you want that every day it will open up. Sometimes at Saturday and Sunday it doesn't open up actually. So but in crypto it can open up the trades, but this EA is not suitable for crypto, so only for Forex and okay, possibly gold. Alright, so that is how the trading hours works. Alright, so next, the entry here, this portion here, the font size will be here, it show up on the something like this. Okay, I will show it to you, since because today is not, the market is not opening up, then I will try that here, and how it works, how that particular settings looks like. Okay, so this is okay, wait for it. Alright, so this is the area here. Yeah, this one here. Oh, here, sorry, the show info on the chart. So this is the information on charts, on the chart. So this is the portion here. Alright, it will show your balance, your leverage, and all this, how many buy, how many sell. So it will show you up here, right? So that is that is it. Okay, so you can change that, it's up to you. So you can change, you can put it at default mode, no problem. Alright, so next is, this is the most important here, is your entry. So how my EA enter the trade? So you have two ways of signals that we are using, so RSI and Stochastic. So the good thing for this EA is we give you the settings that what you want. Okay, so we are opening the book on how it opens up the trade for this EA. Alright, so whereby I can explain to you on the chart of the EA, the indicators. Alright, so first we will using the relative indicators, or RSI. So to give you the background of the RSI, so this is the period here. Apply, you can change this as well. So put it as a default, because here in our EA you don't have any you can only set the period. The period here is a days. Alright, and then this is nothing. Alright, then the levels here will be this one, this portion here, and then this portion here, right? Okay, so you have this is the overbought, and this is oversold. Alright, so this is the portion here. So RSI, okay, I will opening up more bigger. Alright, this is the RSI here, and this is the stochastic. So how it works, this portion here. So the RSI, you can change that. Let's say on the RSI mode period 10, and your overbought is 70 and your overbought is 30. You can change that maybe 20 or 80 here. It's up to you. It depends on you. So what it means what it means this particular settings, if you open up, if you set that particular settings here. So let's see the RSI. You have 70 here and you have a 30 here. All right. Okay. So the moment that the market, so we will use that here, that this particular okay, now we will try to use the 70 and 30. Okay, so the moment that the market here open up, say the market is going up, so it doesn't open up any trade. Okay, if more than this, it will open up only sell mode. Okay, listen carefully. It will open up only the sell mode. Okay, so the trade opens up here. Okay, so let's say your settings here, this portion here, right? So your settings is 70. So the moment that the RSI go down below 70 here, so that means that the trade will be opening up, right? Also, so that is the sell mode, right, for using RSI. Okay, so that's the sell mode on RSI. So how about buy mode? So that is overbought, right? So buy mode is under oversold. So using the oversold mode here is 30, right? So the moment that the market, let's say the market is going down and like that, right? Okay, keep going down and then going down some more, right? So it will not opening up any trade on the buy, but the moment that because we are using momentum mode, so the moment that more than 30 here, only the market, only the EA will open up a trade here, right? So that is the buy mode here. So until it will close your trade, right? So that is okay, until it close your trade, whereby your TP, okay, trailing profit or using TP based on value. So that is how the trade will close. So how about another one is another entry whereby we are using stochastic oscillator here. So the stochastic will be here as well. All right, so you can set that stochastic here to the chart. How it looks like is that like this. So the stochastic oscillator whereby you have a K percentage here, and then you have percent K, percent D, and slowing. All right, and then you can it will always under default on simple mode, and then you have your levels, your overbought and oversold, right? So this is the portion here. So this portion here, you need to open up that the EA here, it will give it to you as well. That entry here, you have a percentage K and percentage D and slowing and overbought and oversold. So the percentage K is the value whereby the days, right, and the period and slowing, right? So for the overbought, how it opens up the trade is still on under overbought and oversold. So how it works? Let's say you are on here. This is the now your settings. Okay, let's say your settings is 30 and 70. You can change it to 80, 60, or up to you. So 20, or you can change it to 60 or 40. It doesn't matter. It depends on you, right? So you by default it is on 70 and 30. So let's say what is the 70 and 30 in the MT4. So here is it. All right, I will take my okay, drawing screen. All right, here. So this is looks like this is a 80 here, this is a 30 here. Oh, 70 and 30, right? So the market the moment is the same goes to the RSI. The market, the moment it open up here and it doesn't open up any trade on sell mode or buy mode, so the moment that it reverse back here, so same goes level, so only it will open up a sell mode, right? Yeah, sell mode. Okay, so that is the sell mode. The moment that the market keep going down, so this is your TP will be taking care of, or your trailing mode, trailing profit. All right. So how about the buy mode? The buy mode will be here, right? 30. So the moment that open up here like this one, right, going down and it doesn't open up any trade. So more than hits the 30, more than 30 here, it will open up another trade. This is open up trade of buy mode. Alright, so that is the portion here. That's we are using this one here. Okay. Alright. So that is how it works, right? So that is your stochastic will be open up and this overbought and oversold, right? So next, that is the entry portion of the EA. So you understand already that we are giving you the portion of the entry selection, and you can decide what type of entry you want based on overbought and oversold, right? So next is filter, news filter. So this news filter is very simple. Okay, how it works? We will go through the Forex factory.com. So forexfactory.com will give you the set of news. So whereby we are taking this portion here, the news came from Forex factory.com. So whatever that it has, like I will change that to the last week one, right? So if we have the last week, okay, so you can see that here you have yellow, you have orange, and you have red. So that means what it means by that. So if you wanted to enable that news filter, you can choose it to true. If you say you don't want, you can choose it to false, right? So you don't want means, right? So and then news every 30 minutes after let's say if let's say false, so means this settings here doesn't work anymore. If let's say if it's true, so and then news in every 30 minutes, or you can change it to 60 minutes or 120 minutes, is up to you, right? So I put it like 30 minutes before and after, right? So let's say what is light news. Based on here, the light news will be in yellow, right? So that is the one. So if you don't want, then just make it false, right? Let's say I wanted to enable on the medium news, so you can change it to true. So the medium news is what? The medium news is on orange. All right. So that is how it works. So then hard news means is a very important news. It is in red color here. So the red, right? That's the impact. Okay. I don't want to trade this EA on the hard news. I don't want to open up any trade on the hard news. If it is, you put it like true here, by default it is in true. So if it is in true, before 30 minutes it doesn't have open any trade, because you put it 30 minutes. You put it 60 minutes, it doesn't have opening any trade after 60 minutes, before 60 minutes. But after that, after the news, 30 minutes only I will open up, or I will open up with the 60 minutes. So this is the control, whereby whatever there's a news, I don't want to open up any trade, because I don't know where is the direction of the market going with, right? Either you go down, further down, or further up. So that is how this portion over here. So I think we are covering up most of the settings here. So I hope you understand, and this is the trainings all about on this EA. So we did cover most of the settings that we go through. So if you have any inquiry, or please let us know by sending us an email at admin@forexpipsplus.com, or Skype us at ID dongrags13. So this is Dong Rags or Dong Ragudo explaining this particular EA, right? Hey, right. So Profit Max RSI Stochastic Robot V3.0. So we open up this training for you to learn up how to set up. So, okay. So in my training here, all of these settings. So make sure that you should treat the Forex as your business, all right? Not the one-time millionaire mindset and or get-rich-quick scheme. Because in Forex, if you think about that, Forex is a get-rich-quick business, then you will not be succeeded here. So just think about small profits and open up small lots. That's good enough, right? Compared to you put that on your bank. So Forex is it's not a if you think that Forex is a get rich quick, so you actually one time millionaire, to lead you to losing your money quickly. So treat the Forex as a business, so make sure you have a proper calculation and trading risk. So make sure that give back to us if you have any questions, right? If you have an idea or a strategy that you wanted to do in automation mode, okay, so let us know as well what is that automation all about, and then how it works, like that, right? So send us the details so we can check that and study how it works, right? So go through with other videos that we have, other products that we have a few products here. If you go through in our Forex factory, ForexPipsPlus.com, so this is our main website here. Few robots that we have here, right? So if you wanted to get the copy, full copy, so it is up to you, right? So we'll give you most of the trainings. So just get back to us if you have more queries, right? So thanks a lot, and thanks for listening for this training. So tutorials on Profit Max RSI and Stochastic Oscillator. All right. So thank you, and God bless, and God bless on your training, and good luck. All right. Thank you. Thanks a lot.